So what are the top tips to increase the leasing volume of your property in Fernley, Nevada? I'm Steve Rosenberg with Mynd Property Management. Today I'm joined with Celie Crotto, who is a portfolio manager for us at Mynd in Fernley, Nevada. So Celie, what would you say are some of the tips and tricks that people can do to get their property leased quickly in the area?
Yeah, so one of the biggest tips is to keep in mind Northern Nevada has a prime season, which falls between April and September. What I like to tell owners is although properties do rent throughout the winter, it's best to market your investment property during these months to allow you to meet your highest return on your investment. Tricks such as items inside the home, updating things as flooring, paint, light fixtures, fixings, things like that will actually turn your rental into a more desirable property and get it rented faster. So.
Yeah, and one of the things I would suggest is you always got to remember when the tenant drives up to the property, what are they seeing? And what I mean by that is, are they seeing a yard that's overgrown with weeds? Is there trash in the yard? Is there mail just falling out of the mailbox? Is the front door dirty and does it stick when you try to open the door? These are things that they do not cost a lot of money, but it will cost you a lot of money and time, because that will eventually stop people from even going to the property, because that is the first impression that they are going to get when they're trying to look for a property, and they will have a hard time imagining this being better. And next thing, once they go into the property, just as Celie said, what does it look like inside? Meaning, is it dark and dingy? Are the lights all on? Are the blinds and curtains open? Does it smell? Is there an odor of mustiness, or does it smell clean? Is there new carpets with the fresh smell and the fresh smelling paint that you can smell? Or is it stuff that's been painted over and is old and you can smell it because the house has been locked up? These are things that, even though it does not cost a lot of money to do, it will cost you in the sense of a vacant property, or worst case scenario, if you get a resident that is willing to accept the property in that condition, that could be a sign that maybe you will have problems and they may not keep the property up to par of what you expect. So my impression has always been that you give the property the way you want to get it back. And if you give them a property that has trash laying around and it smells and it's dirty and it's dark and dingy, that's pretty much how you can expect to get the property back. And that is not normally how you would want it back, number one. And number two, it's not going to get leased quicker that way. Would you agree, Celie?
100%, yes.
Yeah. So again, it's just something to think about, that this is a customer service industry. The tenant is the customer, and you want to make sure that they are getting a good customer service experience when they are leasing your property. And at Mynd, we make sure that we give them that good customer service. And at anybody you go to and do business with, you always want to make sure that the finished product is something that you would be proud of and something that you would be willing to live in because it meets your standards. Celie, if somebody wanted to talk to us about leasing their property in Fernley, how would they do that?
Yeah, so you could actually find us on mynd.co, spelled MYND.co, if you have any questions or if you're looking for a rental property of your own.
Great. And for everyone watching, thank you for watching. On behalf of Celie, myself, and Mynd Property Management, bye-bye.